Hi, Dan. Welcome. Hey, Carmen. Hi, Elise. Hi, Lucita and Mary and Susie and Ryan. Hi, Karma. Hi, Laura. Hi, Jill. Hi, Patty and Hemant. Hi, Neely. Hi, Mike. Hi, Jesus. Hey, Giovanna.
Geshe is here.
Geshe Gelek is here.
Yeah, Ramona, please have a seat.
Let's start with the 7 limb prayer. Gosum gupe gone cha zelo Yesham yitu cheti malubu Tomene saditun tam cheshag Kepa gewa nam la sheirang korwa matom bardu le shune dola cheki kolo korwadang da shen gen na jia chu chen po ngo. In the mandala offering. Saji perki shushing meto tamri rabinji ide gen baru sange jindu mikte Hidokunam dak shing la che pasho jetsun lama dampa kenam kichu kala kense chujin chik jita sampe du she zima la sha ke cheki char pa wap tu so idam guru ratnamadalakam niryatayami.
Sanje chodan soje chonam la chanju pano dane dano dage cheje njebe sonam je dola peje sanje no ma sho Sanje chodan soje chonam la chanju pano dane chabzon je dage cheje njebe sonam dola peje sanje no ma sho Sanje chodan soje chonam la chancho pabo dane jalo dage cheche jebe sonam je lola penje sanje no yo pada la me la mi aje omo da jaje la so cheche ro la sanje sura ro do shi jin de 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 ma de daje tambe chenye chin de de shi na mo ka ka no da de de mo da doa konjan to namche zabo tamche ke do dake che do kange tuse nye sonne tawa tamche pompe jan tamche che ne de zabo kodam de la cha tse lo oh yeah good evening Romasi, good evening Venerable Hamu, good evening Mary, good evening Jefferson, good evening Dan, good evening Ryan, good evening Elise, good evening Susie, good evening Cameron, good evening Laura, good evening Panditji, good evening Nili, good evening Michael or Geshe, good evening Jovena, good evening Karma, good evening Michael, good evening Yeshua, good evening Jill, good evening Gelek, Sandra, Alex, good evening Julie, good evening Helen, good evening Lou, Michelle, anybody watching on YouTube, good evening. And welcome back to the class. So today, the main subject here is, of course, purifications. So, as a human, that we don't feel good all the time. there are times that we don't feel good. We regret, we feel bad. Something we did physically, we don't feel proud and feel kind of like regret, feel bad. Something verbal, some word that we have said, we regret, makes us feel bad. Some thought that makes you not feel good and that you regret. So now the question is, do I need to live with that kind of feeling the rest of my life or not? That's the big questions. Or is there a way to, is there a way to, I say, purify them, purify them, or like, is it possible to eliminate that bad feeling? It is possible to overcome from that bad feeling. Well, according to Buddhism, answer is absolutely yes, because nobody's perfect. Everybody makes mistake. The minute we are born, the moment we are born, the complication already started. The complication in this life already started. So there's nothing much, unfortunately, you can do. But need to learn how to deal. Knowing that nobody is perfect. Everybody makes mistakes, and how you're going to deal with that mistake. So the conversion is all about that. So they require some understanding. Not out of fear, out of like just to being reasonable. That's all. Just to being reasonable and taking like thinking to taking care of oneself is one's own moral responsibilities. Moral responsibilities, not like mundane business or religious business. Is just your like your right, your innate right to feel good. So therefore, you have moral responsibility how to help yourself overcome from those feelings. So that requires some understanding. Of course, it does require regret. It does require regret. Maybe strong form of regret, not just regret, strong form of regret. And some kind of commitment is also needed. Then some action is also needed. And or something to look up, or some kind of like as a role model, as a role model is needed. Why these things are needed? Because I don't want to live with this feeling the rest of my life. And I don't feel good, I don't feel proud, I really regret. So this is important to learn. So regret is needed. And that allows, based on the level of regret, the depth of regret that you had, that kind of like set up some kind of discipline not to repeat. Why you repeat? Because you don't feel good. Why you repeat? There's something that you don't feel good, that you don't feel proud, and it hurts you. Why you do this again, doesn't make sense. Not just about religion, it doesn't make sense. Practically, it doesn't make sense. Why you do things that makes you unhappy, why you do it again? Doesn't make sense at all. It's not just religious belief. So you have moral responsibility to help yourself. So make sure that you don't do the things that you feel bad. Maybe like, we also say, oh, I'm not going to do this again because so I feel like so dumb and like so stupid and so shame or so regret. It's not whether there's religion or not religion. Feeling is not based on religion's belief. If you believe in religion, then you feel bad. If you don't believe in religion, then you don't feel bad. It's not about that. It's about human, our life, our feeling. It's nothing to do with religions. So it's so important to all of us to understand there is it possible? Is it possible? Is it possible to overcome from those bad feelings, or there's not much as that you have to live with the rest of your life with that feeling. So this question are very important to us. Very important to us. So that's why this all the purification, practice is all about to overcome from the bad feelings, and then has basically rise and shine, rise and shine. Okay, so this next maybe 4 weeks is all about going. It's all real. I will explain from the Buddhist point of view. Explain how one can overcome from those feelings. Okay. So of course we've been talking about this is kind of sums up the whole main subject of this chapter. Kind of sums up what I just said. Kind of sums up, kind of summarize it there. So now, so I will begin. Okay. Chanju sim jin joba lo so lo chanju sim so joba jin yang la che cha da joba jab ku lu tan de so do je tsa ku de ga jin de ba sha pa. It's called like for power. For power, one is regret, one is to some kind of commitment, second your own happiness. And as I just mentioned, practically it doesn't make sense why you do things again and again that makes you feel bad. No, so need to wake up, time to wake up. So there's a second power. So there's some kind of actions, verbal, physical, and mental actions. You could say there's like power of antidote. So then object, if you fall down on the ground, so you probably need to stand up, leaning on the ground. You can just like grab in the space, and that's not how you stand up. You have to lean on the very ground that you fell down. You have to stand up using that ground to stand up. So like that. That's called a power of object. Power of object. Okay. Of course, this is like Buddhist teachings. So I already explained the point. The point, this 4 critical point in order to overcome. This is a very important one. So if you can, so this kind of like begin this chapter begin with offerings, making offerings, making offerings. Because there's like this purification practice has been done in sequence, in step by step. Does that mean that you have to follow all the steps? Probably not. If that becomes too complicated to you, but then probably not. If you can follow all the steps, probably, so you get benefit. Okay, that's why this part of the how to overcome from the bad feeling or confession or purification practice, whatever you call, to begin with the offerings. Rinche sim, rinche jewel, precious jewel, sim, thought, precious thought. What is that? altruistic attitude, bodhicitta, altruistic attitude, intention to benefit. Wow, that's like, see the intentions, altruistic attitude or intention to benefit, called pesim. Pay means benefit, sim means thought or mind. Altruistic attitude, intention to benefit, that is far more greater than making offering every single day to all the holy beings. Imagine. Pemba, samba, samji, just thinking, not necessarily acting on that thought, but you are just having a thought to benefit. Just having a thought to benefit. Don't underestimate that. No, just having a thought to benefit, just having an attitude to benefit. So that is like far more powerful than, making offerings. I'm not just making this up. Shanti Deva said, like around 8th century. So now, like we are in 21st century. So please now think about that. This is quite important. In GSM, why is it called precious thought? Why is it called precious thought? So now think about throughout the day, how many times I have precious thought. How many times I have precious thought? Now you wonder why you don't feel good. Why you don't feel good. All the thought that we have is not precious thought. It's not precious thought. Yeah, we have like, did you ever count how many thoughts that you have every day? Did you ever count? It's unbelievable amount of thoughts that rise every single day. When you feel bad, when you become like, when you're thinking to benefit someone, at that moment you feel bad. When you feel bad, when? These are the important questions we need to ask to ourselves if you want to feel better. There's a reason why we don't feel good. Precious thought. Here, rinjesim, precious thought. What is that? Altruistic attitude. Intentions to benefit that. Intentions to benefit that one is considered as a precious thought. Precious thought. Oh, precious thought. Oh. Pemba, samba, samji, just having a thought to benefit others is far more greater than making offerings. Does that make sense? If you have thought to benefit each and every living being on this planet, can you imagine now? Can you imagine? If you're having a thought that want to benefit each and every breathing living being on this planet, now can you imagine? Now why don't you feel good? Why don't? Why would not you feel good? Why would not you feel good? Feeling good is the part of the thought process. It's not just physical thing. It's not a physical thing, it's a mental thing, feeling good. That's why this intention to benefit others was considered as a precious thought. So now think about how many times throughout the day I have precious thought, or how many disturbing thoughts I had throughout the day. So now, based on that, so then feeling good or feeling bad, so so in order to maintain that precious thought, it does require some thinking, some deeper thinking. It's not easy to maintain. It's not easy to generate one. You have to have reason why, why I should generate intentions to benefit others. Why? So they all require deeper understanding. In order to maintain that precious thought, so what people do, so they make offerings. Tishaban Nana, Tambeju, Kunjo Timameta, Sanchez, Unijadun, labor cheers. One way to do, one way to do. Not the only way to do, it's a one way to do. It has been done throughout the century. The hundreds of years in where the Buddhism flourished in those countries, been done generation by generation. This is the one way to do, but it's not the only way to do. This is the one way to do. In the Janzon level of chairs. Anything that we do, we have to have intention or motivation. We don't do things without thinking. Even though we say, oh, I do this without thinking, not true. You can't do anything without thinking. You have to think before you do. Unless you're out of your mind, so then, that's a different question. So we do every single thing throughout the day with some thought to do, want to do, or doesn't want to do. Intention. So when you're making offerings, you have intentions. What kind of intentions? Maybe you are thinking about yourself. Good evening, welcome back. Or maybe you are thinking just about yourself, that's fine. Or maybe you are thinking about all living beings, that's the best, that's the best. So then you make offerings. One way to do, not only way to do, this is one way to do. So now, what kind of offerings? If you do in this way, what kind of offering did you make? No. So it doesn't have to be, object doesn't have to be owned by you. You can also make offering of object, all kind of objects such as flower or other things, maybe not necessarily owned by you. You can also make those offerings. So we should not misunderstood. Or making offering, you have to do something that belongs to you. Probably not. It's not true. You can make offering something that doesn't belong to you. Like you can make offering. Medo debu chini yobada. So flower with the flowers and with some kind of fruit. Means number all the medicinal herb medicines. All the precious metal or precious stone that probably on the ground, in the shop, underground, never discover. Chuzang's clean water. In my hometown, the water is very clean because there's no factory. Water is very clean. You can drink the water from the mountain. You can just drink. Chuzang Yidong, all the clean water. Rinjie River. Rinjie River was made like the precious mountains. Maybe mountain that probably contains like precious metal or something like that. Nasa forest. Sacho, the ground. The peaceful place. There's not much human activities going on, peaceful place. So when you go there, you feel so like relieved because so quiet, so peaceful, those things. So Geshe medo jende people, then like all the trees, like that. So these are the kind of things you can make. Shingan desa yaga dubo, so then fruit trees. Also didn't tidanis, but then like incense, perfume, all of that. Mami to be loto number. Not this is not. I don't think this particular one exists. Mami to be lotos. I don't know how many years. I'm not sure. Like there's long time ago. There are certain like such as like corn, those are trees. You cut in the evening, next day, tomorrow it all grow back. So now those things doesn't exist anymore. So like that's long time ago. So there's a part of the mandala offering. So that you're offering that maybe in some other celestial realm they still may have those kind of like edible plants. Even if you cut, next morning it's already back, it's already grown. So in our planet, it's probably gone long before. I don't think there's any one of them there. Anything that you can offer, any like ornament you can offer, chotam, leg, pound, lotus, a leg pound that has leg and pound on it with lotus flowers. You can offer that. And the ducks, duggies. Why is it duck or duggies? Ducks, huh? Duggies, so they make a lot of like a beautiful noise. Every pleasant sound, including music too. Not just doesn't have to be sound of duck, but it's mentioned here, sound of a duck. Do you feel like? Did you find out the sound of the duck is kind of pleasant?
Geshe, in this translation, it says goose, and the sound of a goose is a little more pleasant than a duck.
I have no clue. I have no clue about the sound of the goose. I don't remember how that goose sounds. So anyway, so certain birds, they come to your backyard. Every single day, there's so many possibilities to think something good. There's tons, there's not like there's zero possibility. No, there's tons of possibility that it could help you to think something positive. But unfortunately, that we don't utilize that opportunities. So these are the things, like all the pleasant sound you can make offer when you go to the lake, when you see some birds like making some noise, you can make offer. The bird doesn't belong to you. It's like it doesn't belong. It belongs to the forest or some. I'm not sure. Belongs to where. So these are the offerings that you can make that doesn't belong to you. Okay. So now, now all this object that belongs to you, you can offer. Object that doesn't belong to you, what is the point here? Point here is that you should not feel shortage of offerings. That you can make offering that things doesn't belong to you, even though you don't have anything. That still you can make offerings. So now, how to offer? How to offer? So now you see, like there's some statement. Making mistake, everybody does. Everybody does. Whether you are knowledgeable, educated, not educated, rich, poor, doesn't matter. Everybody make mistakes. But people deal with their mistake differently based on their knowledge. Same mistakes, some people feel bad so long time they feel bad, they don't know what to do. Some people know exactly what to do, how to overcome. Same mistake. Some people get quickly overcome from that mistake or feeling. And some people take a long time, and some people feel like, oh, I'm just bad. There's nothing I can do. I'm just bad. Like ignorance. Not like that, making mistake, but different way of dealing. That require, if you have more understanding, probably there's better possibilities to overcome quicker than later, sooner than later. Same like offerings. When you make offerings, if you're more like knowledgeable about making offerings, you probably may end up creating more merit. So now that's like, I just finished explaining object of offering. Now it's how to offer. How to offer. Namgaram jam kamji te to pas. Yongso suwa me ba teta gu loyalani tuba checho chejicho seda cheban namlo lebuna ene tamba tuji chenam dala zegon dagi dida shares. So first Lamla, can you read yeah, one stanza, 2, 3, 4, yeah, 4.5. Can you read English for 4.5 or maybe 4 stanza and 2 lines?
You mean the ones beginning with this chapter all the way
Yes,
through?
yes, please. Oh.
Okay. Chapter 2, Disclosure of Wrongdoing. 1. In order to seize that precious mind, I offer now to the Tathagatas, to the sacred Dharma, the stainless jewel, and to the disciples of Buddha, the oceans of excellence. 2. Whatever flowers and fruits there are, and whatever kinds of medicine, whatever jewels exist in this world, and whatever clean, refreshing waters. 3. Likewise, gem-encrusted mountains, forest groves, quiet and joyful places, heavenly trees bedecked with flowers, and trees with fruit-laden branches. 4. Fragrance of the celestial realms, incense, wishing trees, and jewel trees, uncultivated harvests and all ornaments that are worthy of being offered. We still have a few more, another stanza about the geese. 5. Lakes and pools adorned with lotuses, and the beautiful cry of wild geese, everything unowned within the limitless spheres of space. That's where you stopped.
Oh, yeah, Lamla, thank you very much. Oh. So now, Namgar Ramjam, I'm going to need to read this commentary, okay? So, Namgar Ramjam Kamji Te Tuba Tayabana, Davis Yonzu Suameba Teda Queens. Because the land is like vast, so like when you think about the world, that land is like vast everywhere, like where people live. There's a lot of land. When you think about the world, globe, there's many land. On those land, there's many forests, clean water, like wildflower, in my hometown, the whole mountain is the summertime, springtime is covered with the flowers. Only beings enjoy this. Yak are the only one who enjoy those flowers. There's no tourists because it's a border area. So local people, they have no time to just go there for no reason. So they go to forest to get wood. There's nobody's hiking there, nobody's just walking. Everybody's walking to do something, not just casual walk. So all the wildflower, they live alone. There's no camping, nobody's camping there. We have a lot of snow mountains, nobody's skiing. The animal are the one they enjoy. So sometimes nomad, they see all these wildflowers, all yellow, all kind of yellow flowers. And that, so just that everywhere, like Netherlands, there's a tulips field, there's so many of them, and of course, many Western countries, you have like park, garden, so many beautiful flowers. Not quite easy to do. So here, it just mentioned all the holy beings that you make offerings. You can also offer like all the living beings too, you can make offerings. So here, holy refers to someone who managed to practice this precious thought day and night, dedicated their life to embrace the precious thought. So these are considered as holy, whether you're American, Tibetan, like female, male, or doesn't matter, believer, not believer, whoever has this precious thought, embrace the precious thought. Buddhas and Bodhisattvas. Kubi leba puna yene tabana kunla tuji chimbo ngawa nam dala tsewa gongles. Dala tsewa gongles. Once you enlighten, there's no limit. Once you enlighten, you can be, there's no, like I said, your mind can see everything simultaneously, doesn't matter distance, as it, time doesn't matter, the distance doesn't matter, time, even though it's been like millions of years, still see, once you enlighten. So therefore, if you are making offering, they see. What is their primary wish? You to be free. Their primary wish is you to be free. That's what that's why they get enlightened, just to benefit. That's all, just to benefit. That's the primary reason to become enlightened, is just to benefit. Whoever looking for guidance, they will feel something. Oh, it wants enlightened. When you make offering, they sense. So they were going to dagi choba did the shichebo. So then you feel like that's the offering that you make. Okay, so now moving on. Why you offer there's something that doesn't belong to you? Why you offer there's something that does not belong to you? So that's the section. Dagi suna mide techindes. Chebe noshin dala changmachi tina shinde gombe gunji di dagi tenle niji tushechis. Many practitioners, they live very, very simple life. When you look at the Milarepa, they probably have, when it's come down to material, they have probably nothing to offer. One time, thief came where Milarepa was meditating. At night, thief came to his cave. Milarepa hear the sound, go like this, probably hand like probably looking something. And Milarepa asked, "What are you looking for?" He said, "I can't find anything during the daytime. I don't think you are going to find anything at night. There's nothing to take. There's nothing to take." So then he told that thief, like, "You are not going to find anything, because when I look around during the daytime, there's nothing to find. I don't think you are going to find anything at night." There's nothing to find. So material-wise, Milarepa has nothing to offer. But mental-wise, that's why you make offering that things does not belong to you. In that kind of circumstance, if we become like Milarepa, so then you should not feel like that there's nothing to offer. You can still offer. Here you have many things to offer, like Yellowstone National Park, Grandfather Mountain, all of that you can offer. Duke Garden, you can offer. So that's the reason why you should offer things that doesn't belong to you, but you should not feel it. Should not feel there's nothing to offer. You can still offer something. Okay. The mental of this mental offerings. Ubo yido teta uzubo rixoshena dagi sonum jachimbo sabo the midimbi cheda debi longjimi tejendo chutes. Chebe noje rawaje dala changma chibe tina tachi do shindena gombe gwenji dabi monsu choba deta dagi tunjile do niji tushi chebo. Then you are kind of like requesting, please accept all the offer, except I'm going to offer you a root garden, except root garden, except because I doesn't have anything to offer. So there's just an example like that. Yeah, so now can you read, Hamla, please, before I go?
Verse number 6, creating these things in my mind, I offer them to the supreme beings, the Buddhas, as well as their children. O compassionate ones, think kindly of me and accept these offerings of mine.
No, so that is probably like making offering based on material object. Based on material object. So now this is based on the body, of your body. Jada tese namla dagi lu kun ten do uwa chis. Semba chonan dani yongshi chi. Kyube chuje bangso chi wajin. Dani chuji yongsu suyen na. Chuji yongsu suyen na. Sinna miji, simje pembaji, uinji digle yangda dachi shings. Yeah, please read. Nothing to explain, please read. Making offering of your body.
I didn't read the previous one. Having no merit, I am destitute, and I have no other gifts to offer. O protectors, you who think of helping others, by your power, accept these for my sake. Eternally shall I offer all my bodies to the conquerors and their children. Please accept me, you supreme heroes. Respectfully shall I be your subject.
How we are doing? Anybody's head falling down? So now the section here, mentally created offerings. How to make mentally created offerings, mental offerings. The mental offering, something there's still something above. Mental offering, there's nothing above. That means the best. Okay. So there's so nasa je yukba medo pu shase nangsa shame kang bu duk room. Okay, first one, you could say bath offering, cloth, ornament. Next time when you buy the jewel, so just think about you are making offering to yourself. When you're buying jewelry, so there's you can have positive mindset. Think like, oh, you are making offering to your Buddha nature. So you are making offering to your future enlightenment, not just to look good and just feel proud. So just think like that you are making offering. So you create merit. Your future Buddha and your Buddha natures make offerings. Same thing. Taking shower, buying clothes, buying jewelries, same thing. Putting a perfume, just think that you are making offerings. Is it a hard thing to do? Do you believe that you have chance to become enlightened? Joanna, you don't believe? Yeah, please say something. So
it's
like
not clear. For me, it's not clear. It's not clear, this part. It's not very clear, this part for me.
To become enlightened?
One day, but in eons.
Why you think eons? Why you think eons and eons? Why not tomorrow?
Can be tomorrow, but I think I have a lot of obstacles in my life.
Okay.
So I'm realistic.
Okay.
Tomorrow is a little bit too early for me. I have to learn much more and meditate more.
Okay, very good, fair enough. So, but you do believe that you have chance to become enlightened. You believe that how you say, you have essence to become enlightened.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, very good. So, like the logic needs to apply. It's not just to holy object. It can be also to yourself. Because you have Buddha nature. You have Buddha nature. Making offering to Buddha nature, that's good things. Making offering to your future Buddha that exists, your future Buddha do exist. So making offering to that, that's very good things. No, I'm not just saying this to make you feel good. That's the truth. That's the truth. That's the truth. Oh. So now next time, there's a reason. There's a reason. A meaning. There's meaning. Not just reason. There's meaning. Taking shower has meaning. Buying clothes has meaning. It's not just buying. Buying ornament, jewelry has meaning. Putting perfume has meaning. Buying flower, incense, food, light, house, umbrella. Probably not many people buy here umbrella. It's only in the rainy season. But Romo, music. Just imagine there's not just music, it's like sound of, I say, it has potential to make people better human being hearing the sound. It's not just sound. Your intentions, the power of the intention cannot be underestimated. Power of the intention cannot be underestimated. Even though you are playing guitar, your intention is compassion, altruistic attitude. That, believe it or not, that benefits. Romo chebe number jimi jeba chinjilabo, jimi jeba chinjilabo. So now the first one, the bath. So then that begin with the bathhouse or shower room, bathhouse, doesn't matter. So now good, if you're renovating your bathroom as your shower, so now you can think now that there's some meaning. You're offering nice shower room for your Buddha nature and your future enlightenment. So there's some meaning. There's some deeper meaning than just, oh, I'm tired of my old bathroom, I want to renovate. Not that kind of, has a boring mindset. So you have like profound mindset. Oh, I'm going to renovate because I want to offer a nice shower room for my Buddha nature and for my future enlightenment. There's some meaning. Oh. So see, the practice is not that difficult. So it just requires some mindfulness. That's all. It requires some mindfulness. Bathhouse, so buying nice like towel to dry your body, so now it has meaning. It's not just buying, it's almost an offering. Bigger picture, buying towel for every living being, bigger, more altruistic attitude, not just to yourself. That triggers. So now you see that in like practical level, so there's a vase, and there's some more container, and there's like mirror that made out of brass. Next time when you do the ritual at the center, so when you see make the bath offering, that's what's happening. So then you see this white scarf that goes like, you put on there, hold your hand. So mentally you're visualizing a build the offering, a bathhouse. So I'm not sure what kind of hand mudra you do for bathhouse. If somebody asks you to do the bathhouse offering, with hand mudra. What kind of hand mudra you use? Just wondering, just wondering. So that's why when the white cup holding like this from down there, that's kind of symbolizing offering, making the bathhouse offering. That's what is happening. So it's good to know what's happening. So then certain point that you see the sometimes I do sometimes Geshe like Geshe does, holding out this white cup. It goes like this. This means wiping, same like a towel. That's what's happening. It's like drying the body. It goes just over the bath, drying the body. Pretty much same thing because I kind of tired of doing this the clockwise. I'm not going to do the counterclockwise. It's not like that. It's, everything is done according to the instruction. It's always done like this. Always done like this. Then you touch like 1, 2, 3, 4. Then you basically like 5 limbs. Drawing the 5 limbs. That was the bathhouse that you're about to offer is like smells so good. Good smell, good smelling, good smelling bath. 실지 사시 세웠다지. 이제 뭐 가와이 모두 무디에서 나를 잡았대스. 무디에서 나를 잡았대. That's about offering. So now can you read Alhamdulillah? So these are all for the sake of knowledge. So then actual purification will probably come a little later. I'm saying one way to do, there's not only way to do, there's one way to do purification practice step by step. There's one way to do, not the only way, there's one way to do, make fast offerings. So then after that, purification. Okay? Alhamdulillah, can you read, please?
By being completely under your care, I shall benefit all with no fears of conditioned existence. I shall perfectly transcend my previous transgressions, and in the future shall commit no more. To the very sweetly scented bathing chambers, with brilliantly sparkling crystal floors, and exquisite pillars ablaze with gems, having canopies above aglow with pearls, I beseech the Tathagatas and their children to come and bathe their bodies from many jewel vases filled with waters scented.
No, not that one. That one just about to come.
Oh, sorry.
So, see, that in the West, there you have very nice bathroom that, glass frame. So time to time, probably you clean or maybe hire someone to clean. When you are cleaning, so then you can think that, cleaning for your Buddha nature or for your future enlightenment. It has meaning. It's not just, oh, no, I have to clean. No, not like that, So then get excited to clean. I hope you get excited to clean because now it has meaning. It's not just cleaning, it has meaning. 나 티신샤다 티세나 이제 뭐뭐 비주 이월에 bakkan 루탄네 로무체버 투메 꾸지소 so then you see the vase that hold, then the water comes, goes on the container. There's like bath offering. There's a bath offering. For your own benefit. Otherwise, the holy being doesn't need your bath offering. That there's nothing really to clean, because you are doing that for your own sake. Not like, oh, they haven't taken shower like maybe 10 years, so I feel very sorry. Now I want to give them shower. It's not like that. It's for your benefit. So they don't need for a shower. For your own benefit. To create merit. So then so when you do the bath offering, then the vase hold, then pour down some water, then the instrument, music has been played, you know. So it's not like, I guess it kind of get bored just offering bath. Maybe with some music, it's become more entertainment. So then you make some music offerings. The double, it become like multi offerings. So, So now next time when you're taking shower, if you're playing music, you don't need to feel bad. But now it has more meaning. You are offerings yourself the bath and with the music. So if you broaden your thought and you are doing that for all living beings, then you create merit. That's good things. Taking shower create merit. That's wonderful things. We take shower anyway. In the West, almost every people take shower almost every day. So you create every day, you create merit. Simply just taking shower. Then if you generate yourself as a deity in the morning, probably more benefit. So now drawing up the body. So as I mentioned, next time when you come to the Kadamba Center, when you see me or Geshe or maybe one of the nuns, when they're holding a white scarf, doing like this, that means they're drawing up the body. So now that's the second one. 대답고라 총반매고 상을 치저 그 꾸치고 되네 주의도 고라 총반매고 그 잠지 땅을 치지면 just not just cloth that smells good. It's soft. It's not like rough, like it's smooth, like soft cloth. So fortunately, you have no shortage of that in America or in the West. There's tons of them. You go to Walmart, Costco, there's like tons of them. You can buy it. So there's like some part of the world, they use that towel till it has holes. When I was in my hometown, the towel probably has 6-7 holes that people are still using it, So then here like, probably you have like many towels. Towel, yeah, so when you get out of the shower, there's towel on the ground. There's first time when I came here, I got confused. Like there's so many towels, like in the hotel, like stack of them. There's small one, big one, small one, the small one. There's 3 of them, so have no clue. So there's sometimes you end up drying your body with what that people use for feet when they come out of the shower. Yeah, so I don't know who said it. This is not for body, this is for feet. So I have no idea. So there's also many of them. So how do I know? So you come from a place there's only one towel there, you fix everything. And they're like stacked, like some big one, then another one, there's at least 4 of them. The result of your positive karma. So you're so much. So now next time when you see it, there's like drying up, the clothes very soft, very good smell. Then okay, now Hamla, please can you read? Hamla, your mic is off.
Verse 11, I beseech the Tathagatas and their children to come and bathe their bodies from many jeweled vases filled with water, scented and enticing, to the accompaniment of music and song. 12, let me dry their bodies with incomparable cloths, clean and well anointed with scent, and then may I present these holy beings with fragrant garments of suitable colors. So
then after this, like cloth offerings. So you see, I already listed. First one is the bath, second one is the cloth. Tene tela kado le juwe nasa shindo tijim tambapu. Kusang sabla jamba nato tangs. Chido chibi je tene chuyi teta la kado leba juwe nasa shindo tijim tambapu. Chimbe chaji chi ina kusangbo sabla jamba ibda kado nato da chibu. Of course, if you're offering if you're offering to the monks doesn't need all colorful clothes. You know, they wear simple clothes. There's nothing. There's a lot of. You don't need to go a lot of stress like brand, color, all of that. You know, so this not useful. So they don't use. They just use one cloth for 4 seasons: winter, summer, spring, night, day. All the time, they're the same cloth. There's no different clothes, the same cloth. So then if the object is like lay people, you can offer all kind of colors, all kind of like probably brand. If you want to offer, you can offer all kind, the best of the best. There's nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong. Even mentioned here, Chimbe Chaji in a cruise sample subject if design. You can offer design cloth and the color, virus color. You can offer that. You know, you can offer. No. So that's like cloth offerings. So now the ornament or jewel. For me, this, you know, every word in this chapter is important. What do you think? What do you think? Good, okay. So then you know, at least you have some ideas. When it comes down to making offering, then you have some ideas, you know. But yeah, you know. So then the third one is making offering for the jewels or ornament. Jenchu jata theta theta kiza. Haba kundu sanda jameanda. Jide unju lazo jebarchis. Na jen la so be jen. Na jen. No. Yeah, Najim is like, what do you call this? Earring. I remember Chapter Sona which said, meaning of ornament, something that you wear needs to make you happy. Needs to make you happy. If it doesn't make you happy, so then the ornament has no meaning. You can just like wear like a piece of stone, probably out of your backyard, just wear there. No, it doesn't have to make you happy. So the ornament has to make you happy. So then that when you wear, it makes you happy. So that's good thing. Making you happy is not a bad thing. It's a good thing. Makes you happy. So that's the Jenchos, the best ornament. Jata, understand them. Theta is Najela so be Jencho Jata Theta is Shebani. Boots, then maybe like bracelets, you know, bracelets. Kabakundo so the mi pumpa the Jamia the Jidon so but Jabaji was. So here of course object is holy being. Object holy being. So then also I think buying yourself, thinking of offering to your future enlightenment. If you're offering to enlightenment, why not that you can make offering to your future enlightenment? The same thing. Oh, the same thing. So can you, Hamula, please, can you read these 2 lines?
I adorn with manifold ornaments and various raiments fine and smooth, the Arya, Samantabhadra, Manjugosha, Aviluktashvara, and all the others.
So these are all the holy objects that you are making offering. Generally speaking, offerings to made to the holy object. But here, your Buddha nature is holy object, your future enlightenment is holy object, everything is included. So reason I'm saying this, even though it's not worded like that, but logically it makes sense. It makes sense. It doesn't go against Buddhist teaching. It doesn't go against Buddhist teaching. Logically it makes sense. Now it has some meaning. It has some meaning, profound meaning than just buying. Now the perfume or what they call perfume. What's called their perfume in English? Amula, what's called perfume or what?
Yes, choicest perfumes.
Process perfume. Okay, I'm not sure. 동성 군도 진행 나와이 지조 남지 동화 군지고 세자 좀마 지도 잡아도 외자 바와 대다 유바시스. 동성 군도 지심이 다음에 지조 남지 동화 군지 세지 구세트만 티마 잠베 세좀마 지도 레버 제바 신도 외자진 바와 유바죠. So the Buddha's body, when you visualize, you have to visualize the body is like golden color. Why is golden color? It's symbolized like stainless. The color symbolizes stainless, pure. Whether Shakyamuni Buddha has like golden color or not, so it's for your sake of your own benefit. The gold is like, it's considered as a pure gold. I don't think now you can have perfume that really like smells like all over the globe. Probably that's not going to happen, but in mind. Can you read, Hamula, please, this one?
15, and to the highest objects of giving I offer beautiful, well-arranged garlands, as well as enchanting, sweet-smelling flowers, just as lily, jasmine, and lotus plumes.
Oh. Did you also read the before that one?
I don't remember. Verse 14, just like the polishing pure refined gold, do I anoint the Buddha's forms, which blaze with light, with the choicest perfumes whose fragrance permeates 1,000 million worlds.
Okay, that's one. That's okay, good.
Sorry.
No need to sorry, because I'm holding, because you have to do so many things. Looking at the prayer, looking at all kinds of things. I'm just looking at one book. That's okay, no need to worry. So now that number 5, flower offerings. Because so see, now someone probably you have like allergy with incense. So you can use perfume. You can spray perfume. If you have allergies, I mean, in front of your altar on the cloth, you can also use perfume. So see, I'm going to emphasize again, all of these offerings you can offer to yourself, your Buddha nature, your future enlightenment. When you put perfume and just think about making offerings. If you can think big, and offering to all living beings, not just to smell good. And so it doesn't have much meaning, but so now you have more meaning. So now the flowers. Please, now the flower part. So now here, it doesn't have to be like exact flowers. I don't think now some of those flower power doesn't exist. Now there are certain plant that already extinct, is about to extinct, is going to extinct. Some of them already extinct. There's probably many like species or trees. So now scientific research, now we know more and more what kind of animal we are losing, what kind of plant we are losing, what kind of trees we are losing. So before, people don't know. So there are many flowers. 2,500 years ago, when Buddha was born in India, during that time, there are many flowers, probably a lot of them probably already extinct. So that's the part of the evolution.
And to the highest objects of giving, I offer beautiful, well-arranged garlands, as well as enchanting, sweet-smelling flowers, such as lily, jasmine, and lotus blooms.
Do we have lily?
Yeah. Yes.
How about jasmine?
Yes. We have jasmine.
Yeah, maybe some of the flowers in Tibet world, they don't exist anymore. So anyway, that's okay. The probably translate becoming more practical. So yeah, you can visualize other flowers, lilies, or like in Tibet. I think a long time ago, some Westerner came to Tibet. So, of course, there's many wildflowers on the mountains. Tibetan people, no matter which flower you point, you ask them what it's called, it's called flower. It doesn't have name, lily, Susan the black eye, there's all kinds of flower name. So it has only like one, it's called flower. So here, if you point a tree, they're called tree, So there's like, so then one Westerner came to Tibet and like found many wildflowers and was very curious about to learn. Some of them already know, and some of them want to learn and asking local people probably have no clue. What it's called? It's called flowers. So not much help there. Then now the number 6, the incense. Yeah, Ramula, please.
Also I send forth clouds of incense, whose sweet aroma steals away the mind, as well as celestial delicacies, including a variety of foods and drinks.
Oh yeah, so that's good. So now the second one, the food and drink. Shase sadun na to cheba ye sashun na da bosa. Shase ji cheba che likharata tu cheba to sadun hado tina. Now you have all of that when it comes down to food and drink. You have food. You have like, I haven't seen like that much food since I came to America, like anywhere. So since I came to America, I saw the most food, like unbelievable amount of food, like variety. Toothbrush, not just one, probably 100 of them. Apple, that's not 100, but then there's aisles. There's different realms when you go to shopping mall. Chocolate realm, you enter the chocolate realm, there's both sides, all kind of chocolate, the milk, the cheese, wow. So, and I still don't know all of this food. I just eat one kind of food. I just buy one kind of food. I even don't know all this. Even been here 22 years, I have not much clue about all the food in the supermarket. Not much clue. So you have no shortage, like when it comes down to color, the smell, the taste, you have everything. You have everything here. If you're having a hard time thinking about, just go to supermarket, just go to Costco, and just go there, spend 5 minutes, and then you have visual image of all the food, then just make offering. Oh yeah. Now the number 8 is like the light offering. Seji pema tsadung narwa ini rinje dremen na buwaches. So please, Amla, just 2 lines.
I offer them jeweled lamps arranged on golden lotus buds.
Serge, Pesa, Ngawati, Tomati, Haba, Yoba. So when you invite your guests, you're trying to put the best plate out, best plate out. So when you are making offering of the holy object, so then you probably use, so you can see on my altar room, this old water bowl, these are all made out of solid silver in Nepal. So all the donations that I receive, I collect separately. So then when I go to Nepal, I get those bowls. So then I get benefit, you get benefit every single day. This water has been filled and taken down every single day. There's like 21 of them, so made out of solid silver. So offering the precious metal, probably if you go, it's take of your own benefit, So when you go to someone's house, that they all devise it only happened one time in Europe. So when I was in Switzerland, somebody invited, they just put out all the silverware, like silverware. What do you call silverware? There's really silver. It's not just silverware, it's just real silver. So made of real silver. Maybe I guess some people feel kind of like happy and find kind of like the spirit is uplifted because they're eating the silver. So anyway, so people do so like take out the best. So in Tibet, there's like the lamp you see on my altar there. So the lamp now that lamps are plastic. It looks like gold, but Tibet, those lamps are made solid gold. Solid gold. In big monasteries, not like individual house, but if they're rich families, so they have that like bottle lamps, they're made out of solid gold. And Tibet, there's many of them mandala set, made out of like solid silver. Like in Nepal, there you can get. So when you offer the light, it's not here. So you need to think that you are displaying ignorance that deeply rooted into people's life, ignorance, not knowing. Just imagine making light offering. The light itself is the biggest, it's not something small, big. If you are using a butter, and there's like oceans, it's not just small butter. The wick they use, you visualize the biggest mountain number, and even though you're practically offering one light, in your mind is the millions of light in front of all the Buddhas and the Bodhisattvas of the world. Not just today, all the time. So then you create so much merit. So that's what I'm saying. If you know how to make offering, you may end up creating more merit. Or you just bring one single flower. For you, practically, it's just one flower. Mentally, it's like millions in front of like the Taras pure and Potalas filled with that flowers. Tushitaram, all of that, not just today, all the time in your mind. And it becomes like one piece of flower, one piece of light becomes so big, so big. That's the way to create that's the way to create more merit, okay? So now number 9, like offering a house, offering a house. So see now, that's like sequence now. Sashi Tarwa, now what time is it? Okay, maybe now you had enough. Maybe next, we don't have to stay till 8:30, so we can be flexible. So next, then offering house, okay? So if you have any questions regarding to this chapter, so then please forward to Domasi, our SPC, so that Domasi will read next witness. If there are questions, then we will start Q&A before the class. Okay. So hopefully that you learn something new, or what kind of object you can offer and how to offer in the sequence. Okay. Yeah, thank you very much. So see you next Wednesday. Amula dedicating.
Kewaji nu dudak lama sangye rukyune dowaji kyamalupa dei sala kepasho. Janshu Sancharan Poche Make Panam Ke Guchi Ke Wanyam Pame Payang Gone Gondu Power Show Jampel Power Jita Kempadang Kudu Zampo Deyan Dejinte Deda Kungi Jesu Daloche Ke Wadi Datam Cherab Tungo Lusun Shepe Gewa Tancheki Ngawagana Chogunyapade Dashege Tsawa Dikun Kang Sampo Chuchurap Tungawargi Dagishine Sampe Gewadi Tendando Wakuna Gampeda Kepa Jetsun Lo Sang Dapai Tempeni Porindu Selje Show Kandida we korwe jinkam de pendande wa malu jungwene chere sigwan tenzing yatoi shape site badu tengyu chi jonu iya nala wang shotu awa tare tsembara sopa ozange we de ton lek pelsho shashen tengyu lama soa de Tupsu Chan Jin Chan Gen Gewe Tenzin Kepewe Kunze Dog Bo Tse Chok Sum Kul Weleg Mun Tu Dog So Du Shek and Du Shap Ten Show Taritu Re Soha 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 Taritu Re Soha.
Oh yeah, thank you. Thank you very much. Have a wonderful night. See you next Wednesday, okay? Oh yeah.
Thank you, Geshe.
Thank you, Geshe.
Oh yeah,
Salam alaikum.
thank you.
Thank you very much, everyone.